Welcome back to Ridezone Bikes, where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting updates from the two-wheeled world. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that's just hit the market and is already turning heads. Yes, the 2025 Suzuki Gixxer SF 155 has finally been launched, and this time, Suzuki has brought more than just a facelift. Whether you're a first-time rider or someone looking to upgrade from a basic commuter to something sportier without going overboard, the Gixxer SF 155 might just be your perfect next ride. Stick around, because in this full review, we'll cover everything from its updated design and features to real-world performance, mileage, pricing, and what makes it stand out in the crowded 150cc segment. Let's kick things off with the first thing you notice when you see this bike: the design. Suzuki has given the 2025 Gixxer SF 155 a sleeker, more aggressive look that clearly borrows cues from the brand's bigger GSXR series. The fully faired bodywork remains sharp, aerodynamic, and race-inspired, but now features tighter panel gaps, edgier lines, and improved paint quality. The redesigned front fascia includes a new LED headlamp unit with integrated DRLs that provide better road presence and enhanced visibility. Around the back, the tail section is cleaner, and the LED taillight now sports a thinner, more angular profile. You'll also notice the new alloy wheel design, which not only looks premium but helps shed a bit of weight. Suzuki has introduced exciting new color options as well, including a midnight metallic blue, a racing silver, and the ever-popular MotoGP livery, which brings the track-ready vibe to the streets. Moving to the rider's cockpit, one of the most welcome upgrades is the Bluetooth-enabled fully digital LCD instrument console. Riders can now pair their smartphones via the Suzuki Ride Connect app to get call alerts, SMS notifications, and even turn-by-turn navigation directly on the console. That display itself is bright, crisp, and easy to read even under direct sunlight, with information such as speed, tachometer, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, clock, and Bluetooth indicators all laid out logically. The handlebar controls have also been upgraded, with improved tactile buttons and better feedback. You even get a hazard light switch, which is a small but important addition, especially for highway riders. It's these thoughtful, tech-savvy touches that make the 2025 model feel more modern and rider-focused. Now let's talk about what's at the heart of the Gixxer SF 155. The engine. Powering this machine is the tried-and-tested 155cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, fuel-injected engine. But Suzuki has made some note for the refinements for the 2025 version. The power output remains steady at around 13.6 PS at 8,000 RPM, with a torque figure of 13.8 Nm at 6,000 RPM, but the EQ mapping has been reworked to offer crisper throttle response and more linear acceleration. The engine now feels smoother in the mid-range, making it more usable in both city traffic and short highway sprints. The 5-speed gearbox has been tuned for quicker shifts, and the clutch action is noticeably lighter, which reduces hand fatigue during long commutes or in stop-go traffic. Overall, it retains that peppy character that made the Gixxer SF popular but now adds a layer of refinement that was previously missing. Ride quality is another area where Suzuki has made small but meaningful tweaks. The bike still uses a rigid diamond frame, telescopic front forks, and a 7-step adjustable monoshock at the rear, but the suspension has been slightly retuned to offer a more balanced ride. It soaks up potholes and speed breakers well without losing composure, and when you decide to push it into corners, it holds its line confidently. The clip-on handlebars are raised just enough to maintain a sporty look without compromising everyday comfort. The foot-peg positioning supports a slightly forward-leaning posture, giving you that sporty feel, but not so aggressive that it becomes uncomfortable for city riding or longer tours. The Gixxer SF 155 remains one of the few bikes in this segment that delivers both form and function in a balanced, thoughtful package. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes on both ends, paired with the single-channel ABS system. While dual-channel ABS would have been a welcome addition, the current setup does a respectable job, offering good bite and progressive braking feel. For most users in this price range, it's more than adequate. The 17-inch alloy wheels come wrapped in tubeless MRF radial tires, which provide a decent mix of grip and durability. Whether you're navigating tight city corners, cruising on open roads, or dodging rain-slick patches, the tires do their job without drama. The overall braking and grip package inspire confidence, especially for newer riders still learning the limits of their machine. Where the Gixxer SF 155 really wins hearts is in its fuel efficiency. Thanks to Suzuki's fuel injection system and improved combustion tuning, the bike returns a real-world mileage of 48 to 52 km/L, depending on your riding style. Combine that with its 12-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at a range of over 550 kilometers on a full tank. Excellent for city riders, students, and daily office commuters who don't want to be at the petrol pump every other day. It's this combination of sport bike aesthetics and commuter practicality that makes the Gixxer SF a very strong contender in its category. Now let's talk pricing. The 2025 Suzuki Gixxer SF 155 is priced at a superscript 11.45 lakh, which places it squarely against rivals like the Yamaha R15S, Bajaj Pulsar F250, and the TVS Apache RTR 164 volts. But here's where it stands out. It offers a fully fared sport bike design, a refined engine, new connectivity features, and impressive mileage, all at a relatively competitive price point. Suzuki is also offering optional accessories like a tinted touring visor, frame sliders, and branded tank pads, allowing you to personalize the bike further. As a complete package, the Gixxer SF 155 feels well thought out, stylish, and more grown-up than ever before. So what are the unique selling points that set the 2025 Gixxer SF apart? For starters, it now features Bluetooth connectivity in a segment where many competitors still don't. The refined engine mapping and smoother gearbox improve real-world usability significantly. The design, already one of the best in class, is now even sharper and more aggressive. It still manages to offer class-leading mileage, making it as economical as it is exciting. And finally, it has that Suzuki the kind of smooth, refined performance that becomes noticeable the more you ride it. This isn't just a commuter with a fairing, it's a machine that brings genuine sport bike spirit to an affordable platform. In conclusion, the 2025 Suzuki Gixxer SF 155 successfully evolves from being a sporty-looking commuter into a more well-rounded, feature-rich sport bike for the modern rider. It retains the sharp looks that have always drawn younger buyers, adds connectivity and comfort features that improve everyday usability, and polishes the engine and ride dynamics for a more enjoyable experience overall. It's not a radical overhaul, but it doesn't need to be. The changes are thoughtful, rider-focused, and effective, making it one of the most compelling bikes in the 158-160cc category today. Whether you're upgrading from a basic 125cc or looking for a stylish, dependable city ride with a bit of flair, the Gixxer SF 155 should definitely be on your test ride list. Thanks for sticking with us here on Ridezone Bikes for this in-depth look at the 2025 Suzuki Gixxer SF 155. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. What's your take on this latest Gixxer? Would you choose it over the R15 or Pulsar F250? Let us know. Until next time, ride safe, wear your gear, and keep it full throttle on two wheels.